Chapter 253 Chaotic Battle. Amidst the light, San Shi's body was further strengthened. This cultivation technique overlapped with the body parts refined by the imperishable golden body. However, they each had their own focus and could promote each other. Unknowingly, San Shi began to cultivate Buddhism, Taoism, and Demonism. Buddhism cultivated from the Akalantha body, Taoism cultivated from the imperishable golden body, and Demonism from the blood transformation technique. Now that the blood transformation technique was not used, it was very difficult to associate San Shi with demonic cultivators. Feng Wu stared at the solemn and holy San Shi in a daze. Her pupils dilated, which was a sign that she was tempted. San Shi suddenly opened his eyes and asked with a smile, "Miss Feng, am I handsome?" "Young master, you're quite smart." Feng Wu laughed so hard that her chest shook. "No matter how good-looking I am still not as beautiful as you," San Shi praised. Feng Wu blushed a little. She enjoyed his attention. San Shi recalled that he had been cultivating for quite some time and quickly stopped flirting with her. "Aren't you going to choose the treasure?" "It's almost over. I was just about to get it." Feng Wu rose gracefully, walked to the bowl, and took it off. "How do you intend to use this numinous artifacts? Is it a bowl for a monk to eat from?" San Shi asked. "This is a wood spirit bowl made of 10,000-year-old wood-on spirit wood. It contains the phoenix spirit flame and is beneficial to my cultivation." With a wave of her hand, Feng Wu summoned a wisp of scarlet fire, which made the sound of a phoenix. "Brother Song, I've finished reading it. Thank you." Xuan Buzheng walked over and handed over the golden book. "My water nation doesn't have many cultivation techniques that can compare to this Akalantha body. Moreover, it can't be taught to outsiders, so I'll owe you a favor for the time being. You don't have to return it with a cultivation technique. I'll look for you when I need you." When San Shi received the book, a glint flashed across his eyes as he countered with a palm strike. With a muffled sound, a certain hand that was reaching out was knocked back. It was Jin Wuji. Jin Wuji growled. "What are you panicking for? There are still people who haven't seen it." San Shi flung the golden book at He Changking. The latter grabbed it and shot out the bronze sword in his hand. "Brother San is indeed a member of the demonic cults. Your actions are not restricted by conventions. It was impossible for ordinary people to be willing to share this thing. Although he suspected this guy of dragging them down, it was still quite rare for him to be willing to exchange divine techniques with them. You've gone too far." Qian Wuji looked up at the sky and roared. His hair danced in the wind like an angry lion. "Brother, I'm late." And feeble voice came from behind. And He Changking, Xuan Buzheng, and Fen Wu's pupils constricted. The Jin royal family had actually managed to send it to the top. "Third brother, you came at the right time." Jin Wuji's expression finally returned to normal. He stared at San Shi coldly. "Hurry up and take the dragon pearl. We'll deal with this person after we enter the mystic realm." Understood. Qian Wuyan's appearance was very similar to Jin Wuji's. His figure was also burly. He strode towards the ball of light where the blackwood was stored. "There are dragon pearls inside." San Shi was surprised. Among the 9 supreme treasures, this black one was the least eye-catching. He did not expect it to be a pearl covered in dust. "This is a black dragon bone. There's a dragon pearl sealed inside." Feng Wu's voice was so gentle that it made one's blood boil. San Shi knew that he had perceived her wrongly. She was not a blockhead at all. From the looks of it, they are preparing to increase the power of their numinous treasure replicas, making them truly numinous treasures. Xuan Buzheng narrowed his eyes. His already small eyes couldn't be seen for a moment. Jing Wuyan removed the black bone and injected a trace of nomological power into it. Immediately, a dragon roar sounded. The dark and unholy power surged and formed a black hole. However, with the power of the surrounding secret realms, the power in the dragon pearl could not erupt. Otherwise, the energy would definitely be dark. "Is this pearl demonic?" San Shi was deep in thought. Jin Wuji blocked his line of sight, as if to prevent him from snatching it again. San Shi was caught between laughter and tears when he saw his cautious stance. He mocked him. "The dragon pearl looks good. Go back and work hard to get the real numinous treasures out from it. When the time comes, come and take revenge on me." "Why would I need numinous treasures to kill you?" Jin Wuji said disdainfully to Jing Wuyan. "Ignore this person. Hurry up and recover. will be entering the mystic realm soon. Yes, the two of them distanced themselves from Songshi. The former sized up Songshi with ill intentions, and had already begun to plan how to kill this person. When Jing Wuyin recovered, the last two people came up one after another. One was the successor of the Thunder Kingdom, and the other was a barbarian from the Li Kingdom. At this point, 8 people had reached the top. Excluding Songshi, there were 2 more people than usual. The woman from the Wine Nation stood 3 steps away from the finish line with a sad expression. If she was given another hour, she would definitely be able to reach the top. Among the 9 countries, only wine, sand, and alchemy haven't reached the top. It's much better than before. It's basically the most crowded this time. It's a pity that the Wine Nation's descendant hasn't reached the top. It has already been 3 times in a row, right? Sky Demon Cult's successor isn't simple either. He almost reached the top. Suddenly, discussions could be heard from outside. Songshi realized that the space near the vortex had begun to squirm and was rapidly expanding. A leisurely voice sounded. Congratulations to the 1,862 young geniuses who have stepped onto the 3,000th step. Next, you are qualified to enter the Lanya Mystic Realm to cultivate. The entrance will only be open for 15 minutes. Cultivators who are willing to enter, take your Lanya token and enter. Rays of light fell from the sky. Upon closer inspection, they were all various tokens. Songshi subconsciously grabbed the token that had landed in front of him. A force swept past him, and a string of numbers appeared on the token. 10. This is your initial score. Those who enter the Mystic Realm can defeat or kill others to obtain new scores. In the month's trial, you must accumulate a top 10 score to have a chance to obtain an item in the Lanya Mystic Realm. The voice in the voice stated the rules. Everyone's token also has 1 chance for forfeit. As long as you shout give up, you can be teleported out of the Mystic Realm. Just now, it was a competition of foundation. This time, it's a competition of actual combat. No, it involves a chaotic battle. It's not as simple as actual combat. Songshi was deep in thought. At the same time, he was puzzled. How much better can the things inside be compared to the ones outside? It's not much better, but there's a difference. In the Mystic Realm, only whoever is stronger has a chance of obtaining the reward. Xuan Buzheng chuckled. This place tests one's foundation. In most cases, the stronger one is, the more disadvantageous one will be. It's the other way round inside. At this moment, the pressure on the steps dissipated. Swoosh, 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 1v1. Figures rushed up from below the stage and gathered in teams. Soon, nearly 100 people appeared beside Jin Wuji, all of them staring at Songshi with ill intentions. When Lu Youayu, Awokai, and the others saw this scene, they did not dare to speak for a moment. Songshi came to a realization. It seems like there's going to be a group fight. That's right. Brother Song, why don't you join us? I guarantee that you won't have to worry about being surrounded by them if you are with me. Xuan Buzheng had invited him. He had seen Songshi's strength and foundation with his own eyes, so he wanted to recruit him. My Sword Nation also welcomes an expert like you, Brother Song. Moreover, we can exchange the inheritance of the Sword Saint too. Qi Changqing also extended an olive branch. Songshi shook his head. Thank you for your kind intentions. I won't join anyone, but you both can help me lead a few of my fellow disciples. He pointed at Lu Youayu and the rest, just the few of them.